Thanks a lot for the support extended and really appreciated the way you guys are supporting my channel and sharing it up, and I'm privileged to have you viewers on ground, and it makes me also to bring more topics to you guys. So today, I'm going to bring a topic: why alcohol habits are destroying families, and my advice for the younger generation and middle generation. First, let me put a disclaimer. I want to start with a small but important disclaimer. You understand? I want to start today's discussion with a small but important disclaimer. I'm not here to support people who drink. I'm not here to support people who drink. And I'm also not here to judge people who don't drink. I'm also not here to judge people who don't drink. This is not blaming anyone. This is not about blaming anyone. This is about awareness. This is about life. This is about protecting what truly matters. And yes, if possible, avoid alcohol. And yes, if possible, avoid alcohol. Now, we often say, I drink occasionally, I am in control. But the real question is, are you drinking the drink, or is the drink slowly drinking you? Are you drinking the drink, or is the drink slowly drinking you? Because the difference between the two decides your future. The difference between the two, these two, will decide your future. But the fragile truth, when we send a glass item from one place to another, it's a small example. So it's an example which I'm a fragile truth. When we send a glass item from one place to another, we write one word. What you write? Fragile. If you are taking out of the country as well, or maybe from one place to another place, we handle it carefully. We protect it. We respect its value. But tell me honestly, is that glass more fragile, or is your body more fragile? Which is more fragile? Your liver, your kidney, your brain, your heart, all are far more delicate than that glass. All are far more delicate than that glass. But still we pour alcohol into our body. We still pour alcohol into our body without thinking twice. We pour alcohol into our body without thinking twice. Why? Why do we protect the glass but not our own life? Now, it's a good habit and bad habit. Let's be honest, some people say a small quantity of alcohol is okay. Yes, some studies says occasional limited consumption may not harm a healthy person. But here is the truth nobody highlights. Control is very rare. Addiction is very easy. Nobody starts drinking to destroy their life. Nobody starts drinking to destroy their life. They start with just one drink. They start with just one drink, and slowly that just one becomes just one more, and then it becomes a habit. And one day that habit becomes your master. And then the habit becomes your master. The biggest lie, social pressure. Now another, the way people choose drinking, I'll tell you about the biggest lie, what I had seen is social pressure. Today, one of the biggest reasons people drink is not stress. It is social pressure. Office parties, friends gatherings, corporate culture. People feel if you don't drink, I won't fit in. If I don't drink, my manager won't notice me. If I don't drink, I won't look professional. Let me ask you something. What kind of professionalism is this? What kind of professionalism is this? Does success come from alcohol? Does success is coming from alcohol or from your skills, discipline and character? My question is very clear. Does success come from alcohol or from your skills, discipline and character? Look at most of the successful people. They did not build their life on alcohol. They did not build their life on alcohol. They built it on focus and control. So don't confuse show-off culture with real success. So don't confuse yourself with the show-off culture with real success. Explain about the hidden cost, family. Now let's talk about the part people don't like to hear, family. When a person drinks excessively, he thinks it's my life. I am enjoying. But the truth is, you are not the only one paying the price. You are not the only one paying the price. Your wife pays the price, your children pays the price, your family pays the price, hospital bills, medicines, emotional stress, and sometimes a woman who never worked before is forced to struggle to raise children alone. The children who had dreams are forced to compromise their future. And you know the most painful part, one day, after damaging your body, after enjoying your habits, you leave this world. Very easy, you leave this world. But your family, though they don't leave, they stay. With pain, with struggle, with responsibilities they never asked for, my friends. Now, insurance versus reality. I'll tell you, people, today we see advertisements. Every place you see advertisements today. People proudly say, I have a disease, but I have insurance. My family will get 1 crore or 2 crore. That's the thing which insurance companies are doing advertisements. I have a disease, I have insurance. My family will get 1 crore or 2 crore. Let me ask you, is this the goal of your life? Is this the goal of your life? To destroy your health and then compensate your family with money? Can money replace a father? Can money replace a husband? Your family does not need your insurance. They need you. You are reducing your own lifespan, my friends. You are reducing your own lifespan. God gives every human being a certain lifespan. But what are we doing? We are reducing it with our own hands. Every unhealthy habit, every uncontrolled drink is slowly cutting down. It's slowly cutting down your time, my friends. Every uncontrolled habit, every uncontrolled drink is slowly cutting down your time. And the most painful truth, you will realize this only when your body starts failing. When doctor says it's too late, and at that time you don't think about parties, you don't think about enjoyment, you think about, I should have stopped. I should have lived better. Now, that's too late to think about this. So, to the younger generation, my advice to the generations, you can say to the younger generations, you don't need alcohol to look cool, my friends. Real confidence is saying, no, I don't need this. You don't need alcohol to look cool. Real confidence is saying, no, I don't need this. Don't copy what you see on social media. Not everything shown is a real life. Not everything is shown is a real life, my friend. So don't copy what you see in social media. This is my advice to the younger generation. To the middle generation, you are the backbone of your family. Your children are watching you. Your habits become their habits. If you lose control, you don't just lose yourself. You risk losing your entire family's future, my friends. And to the older generation, you have experience. Guide the younger ones. Show them that happiness does not come from alcohol. Show them that the happiness does not come from alcohol. It comes from peace, family, and balance. The real enjoyment of life, true happiness is not in glass. It is in sitting with your family, watching your children grow, living a healthy life, being present every single day. And that is the real success. And that is real enjoyment. So today I leave you with one thought. Don't let a temporary habit destroy a permanent relationship. Don't let a temporary habit destroy a permanent relationship. Don't let a drink decide your destiny, my friends. And don't let your family pay the price for your choices. It's paying your choices. Don't let your family pay the price for your choices. Because at the end of the day, life is not about how much you enjoyed alone. It is about how many lives you protected. I'll repeat that line. Life is not about how much you enjoyed alone. It is about how many lives you protected while living your own life. You might understand. So remember this, you should control the drink. I'll tell you, family's future is depending on your way of disciplined life. you know why we need to cherish every moment with our loved ones, and not let the addiction steal it. You understand? We want to cherish our every moment with our loved ones, not letting the addiction to steal it. So that's why I'm telling you, life is not about how much you enjoyed alone. It is about how many lives you protected while living your own life. You understand? While living your own. So thanks a lot. Stay away from alcohol. Bye bye. See you. Take care.